I thought today I'm basically gonna be showing you my fidget haul slash kinda going in detail, updating you about some stuff. But yeah, the reason that I wanted to do that was because I only have 3 different fidget toys, and I will be telling you what one, like, in placement, one is my favorite, one is my least favorite. So I have this one, which I love. It's a color puzzle ball. So, like, there's a ring around it, and then there's this thing, and then, like, this thing. The first one's always hard to do, but then the rest of them are easy. Like, it slides in, and then you can slide it back. And you basically scramble it up, and then you solve it, pretty much. This is my 3rd favorite, but I do love this. This one, the reason it's my 3rd favorite is because you have to actually be focused on doing this if you're doing it, because, like, you gotta match the spot, like this thing, with the color and stuff, so you gotta be a little more focused and looking at it versus a lot of fidgets you don't have to be looking at it. 3rd favorite. 2nd favorite is this. I love this. It's a puppet. It's an Among Us puppet. I like it. I like that it's Among Us. And then you pop it, and then you can just kind of run your fingers across, which I love. Second favorite, I like this. The one downside to this is it does make a little bit of noise. Like, here, I'm gonna show you. And I'm going to be really quiet so you can hear it. Like, you can hear that, I'm pretty sure. So it is my 2nd favorite. This is a fidget pad, and it is my favorite because of multiple reasons. First up, it's small, so I can literally, like, look, it fits in my hand, so I can one-handedly fidget. Also, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fidgets. So the first one is it has this little spot that is textured so you can rub your finger up against. Second one is this thing that slides. Third one is this little, like, joystick. Fourth one is these buttons. Fifth one is this little spinny thing that spins pretty easy. Then the 6th one is these spinny things, but they're a little bit harder to spin, but they're really nice. And then the next one is this clicky thing. And then the last one is this little, like, spinny thing. But I love this favorite thing. But, today I don't really have too many plans. I have dance yesterday. I didn't really do too much dance. What happened was that literally yesterday I logged on and I just didn't do the class. Like, I logged on, I took the tap class, and then I logged off. And then I logged back on with Gianna. nothing up against the teacher. Yes, there are things he could improve on, like talking more to the people on Zoom, or just talking in general to the people on Zoom and noticing them a little more. But other than that, not too bad. It's that every week his class is always the same. Like every week, it very much like we start off with tap, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be an advanced tap class. It is not. Like the steps are very easy, very like beginner, but that's fine. Like that's fine, you know, makes sense because the worldwide is for all levels. But yeah, but then we start with that. Then we move on to warm up and stretch, which is good. Then we move on to jumps and turns. Then we have like a little break in between each class, and then we take another little break, and then we come back and we do even more jumps and turns, and then we do like a combo. Like it's set up really good, but I'm too advanced for a lot of it. Like the jumps that he's giving us and the turns that he's giving us, I'm too advanced for. And it's things that I already know. So I kind of just logged off knowing that. Let me fix this bobby pin. Cause the other night, not last night, but the night before, I slept in braids. My mom did them because I was never taught how to braid, and that's fine. My mom kind of does that with a few things here and there because she likes to keep me like her little baby, and she knows that I am growing up. I am 15 and stuff, and so she said that now's the time and that pretty soon she'll teach me. It's that I never wanted to learn. So yeah, at this point, it's kind of pointless for me to learn how to make braids when I never wear braids. I absolutely hate braids. Or I did for a really long time, but now I like to sleep in them because of the curly hair the next day. So her and my dad did that. I'm going to set there so I find to be more comfortable. But then I logged on with Gianna and I made it till like 8:30, almost 9 o'clock. And I went like, I can't do it. It's not the dancing. I noticed it's not the dancing that like makes me tired. It's the late hours. For us, it starts, I have that one guy at this one guy at 4:30 all the way up to like 7:15 usually. And then what happens is that then and I have Gianna until 10:30 at night. So it's the late hours that makes it hard. It's not the dancing. And today is the day that like I dread it before. Like I always hated and dread Thursdays for a really long time because Thursdays mean conditioning, and conditioning is not fun. But it's good for you, and as a dancer, you need to be able to go through it, and so yeah. But then at this point, there's that, but then, and also on Thursday, and I get a nice warm up and stretch. I don't participate in acro because I sit and I watch acro because I'm not flexible in acros. Not really up my thing, but today I might try to participate in acro. And then I also get a jumps and turns class, which is the thing that like kind of bores me a little. Jumps and turns kind of bore me. The reason is because I'm really advanced in jumps and turns, like really advanced, and so like for me it just bores me because most of the time it's just working on stuff that I already know, and other times it's like I just kind of get bored with jumps and turns. I like putting them in like a routine, but just taking a jumps and turn class can be kind of boring, partly because I get 4 of them a week. So, yeah, technically 4 because of Gianna Martello. But yeah. And so it's like, that's kind of boring, but I still like to do it, you know. I'm a dancer, training doesn't stop. I keep going. Then I also like have a combo today, which I'm very excited about because I like combo. And that's about it. That's literally today. And it is a warm up and stretch, jumps and turns, and then a combo. And conditioning. So I'm excited, but usually like, I push, I like try to, just hope that Thursdays don't happen. But today I'm like, I actually am excited for a Thursday because I'm a dancer, and for a really long time, I think I never really wanted Thursdays to happen once I got to know what conditioning was. And I feel like that's really horrible of me because I'm a dancer. Like, it's horrible of me to say something that's helping my training. And I want to skip on it, but I push myself through. Like, that's really horrible. For those who don't know what conditioning is, it's basically a really hard workout out for dancers. And so for me now, I'm excited for a third day. I'm excited. I want a challenge. And I feel like, also, I found out something that I'm going to tell you in a second that's funny and random, and I don't know why my mom would think that. But, yeah, so pretty much now I'm like, I want a challenge. I want, throw some conditioning at me. I'll do it. But also, I feel like for a while, I've been kind of out of it. Like, what I mean by that is I've been so in my head about losing my crush, and just with stuff that happened last week with family, and knowing that, like, I might have to never speak to a family member again. That's hard due to stuff which can't really do anything about. Next week sometime we have the second inspection, and then we'll see if that's our last one or if we have a couple more to go through. So yeah, and today I'm gonna kind of talk about something to my sister on the phone. because I feel like it needs to be said, and I always hold back and don't say things all the time because I don't want someone getting upset or something. And that the new me, the me that I turned into this year, isn't doing that anymore. Or if I have an issue with someone, I'm gonna bring it up to them. And I don't care if they get upset or not. Because what I feel is I feel, and it is how it is. I can't change that. But the thing that I want to talk about is that I want to say not last week, but like actually maybe last week or the week. Yeah, it was last week because it was right before or like right around the time. It was like the day before this stuff came up and we got reported and all of that. Like, so like last Wednesday, I kind of like talked to my mom about how I didn't want to dye my hair. I would rather use the money to like help my channel. I did. I got that LOL thing and some slime so I could make 2 videos. The slime I never made a video with, but that was more for my personal enjoyment because I like personal enjoyment, but also also I was having a week, and that week was not too thrilled. Well, basically the next day my mom brought it up to me and she went like, so you're quitting dance? And I'm like, no, I never said. Basically she misheard me and thought that I said I was quitting dance. And so I went like, no, I love dance too much. And she's like, okay, because you're really good. And like hearing that means a lot to me because I am good, and I feel like I don't always credit that in my dancing. I feel like I always hold back because I don't want to make people jealous of me. Like, I'm sure there's people out there who are jealous of me as a dancer, you know, because I'm good. But I never want to rub it in anyone's face. Like, yes, occasionally I'm going to celebrate and enjoy and embrace the fact that I'm an amazing dancer. I have had teachers tell me that. I have had a substitute teacher tell me that. Like, my parents have told me that. Like, and occasionally I'm going to embrace it. Occasionally I'm going to make a video, you know, celebrating. But I'm never going to force it in anyone's face. And if they're jealous of me, then just don't watch the video. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, please don't unsubscribe because, like, I love my subscribers. But, like, just don't watch that video. And if I ever post a video that you guys don't like, don't watch the video. You know, like, it's simple as that. Like, that's very simple. It's simple as that. So I thought that was very random. But like the slime was more for my personal enjoyment and stuff. And so yeah, I feel like I just don't always embrace it. Like, I'm too advanced for the Wednesday jumps and turns class. And I'm even too advanced for Gianna Martello, but I try to sit through sometimes. When I can. I ended up actually logging off after TAP, and then I logged back on for Gianna, and I did Gianna until like 8:30ish, almost 9 o'clock, and then I was too tired, and yeah. And then I got really upset because this morning, and I had saved it prone smoothly because last night I didn't get time to finish it, I made it prone smoothly, like in the middle of dance with Gianna. I turned my camera off. My dad had brought out like the milk, the prunes, the cup, and a spoon, poured the milk in the cup, quickly ran back, set it on the counter. He put it up, and I just quickly, within a minute, I had a prune smoothie because I ran out of water and I didn't want another water. Also, update on losing weight, being healthy. That went horrible. I'm still going to be healthy, and work towards the dancer's body. But it basically, I got really good and, got down to, 5 pounds, less. And, I want to say 5 or 6. And then at some point, I don't know what happened, and I didn't change anything. I was still eating the same. But at some point, I gained almost all of it back. I literally gained back to 109 pounds when I started at 110. But then today I weighed myself, and now I am down to 107. So we're heading on the right path again. Don't know what happened. But I feel like lately I haven't been super inspired about dancing. I feel like lately I love dance. Dance is everything. It means so much to me. It's literally, I don't see myself without dance. And now that I say that I realized I quoted someone from Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. But at this point, I feel like I still love dancing and stuff. Nothing really changed. But I feel like when it came down to the harder stuff, I almost discredit myself and would be like, this is going to be hard, or this isn't going to be super fun, or this is a little bit on the harder side, maybe I should skip this, or something, but I would discredit myself and how good I am. Because I am really good, not trying to brag, and I need to realize that. So at this point, I stopped. So now today, I'm going to do the conditioning. I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to enjoy it, as much as I hate it. And then I thought of a little hack, because I'm on mute, the entire time. So they can't hear anything that I'm saying. And so at this point, my little hack is they always give us this one song that is a pretty good song. It's pretty good song. I forget what it's called. But they always give it to us for conditioning. And the first 2 times I heard it, it was good, But then after that, it got annoying because now it's the only song they ever play during conditioning. So I thought of a hack I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna until we have an echo in the living room. And mine is not called an echo, it is called an Alexa. But I'm just gonna tell it to play some JoJo and listen to JoJo during conditioning, and when they stop music, I'll stop mine because they can't hear. That way, I'm being motivated by JoJo. I like being motivated by JoJo. Peace.